8:23, Phil and Mel's coming at you live from the Elliptical. I am here with Phil now. Phil, my co-host and best friend. Phil, say hello. Phil is just, he got to look at himself in the mirror this morning, and it was just, he sort of had, some of his age was showing, and he has been just despondent ever since. But trying to get that heart rate up, see if it pulls him out of the funk. Let's get right into it. Pump up song of the day. Song of the week. Look What You Made Me Do, Taylor Swift. Here we go. And of course this song is a very thinly veiled insult towards many in the, the community of celebrities in which we all, we all travel. And it's a, particularly thinly veiled insult towards me, which is, I don't like your tilted stage. Some people thought that was about Kanye, but clearly, what's more of a tilted stage than an elliptical? But it's fine, that's how she expresses herself, and it was a great video. My outfit for the day, inspired, of course, by the video, one of the many great looks. I wanted to be naked, covered in diamonds, but I didn't know how to do that. So I went with this look, the fishnets and the boots. And this video, I learned a lot just from watching this video. It got me reflecting. It was, it's a video, Taylor gets you thinking in general. So our lessons for today, what can we learn? Look What You Made Me Do, which of course she drew that inspiration. That was, of course, what Henry VIII said to each of his 8 wives before, So look what you made me do. Lesson number 1, if you're unavailable, have a strong excuse. It's like, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead. That's not like, because I'm at Pinkberry or I put it on airplane mode. No one's gonna argue with that. And that's what you want. And Catherine the Great is someone who really, she'd have her people come out and say, Catherine the Great can't come to the royal court right now. Why? Because she's having sex with a horse. And that was one that no one wanted to take that a step further and inquire more deeply. And, frankly, at a certain point, they stopped asking because they didn't want to have the conversation. So that's the first thing to learn from this video. The second thing, Taylor, life creates a problem for Taylor, which I can relate to. The press creates a problem for her. Her peers in the music industry create a problem for her. Her fans created a problem for her. Her exploit, all of it. And, she has dealt with this problem, as she shows us in the video, by just surrounding herself with her, which I think is just brilliant. I do something similar, she has these conversations with the different versions of herself. That'll keep me entertained for hours. I'll be like, Melanie, you look amazing. No, Melanie, you look amazing. And Phil is essentially just an extension of myself, of me. So, that's how he sort of plays into the whole thing. So really, that was one I connected with. That's number 2. Number 3, if you're famous, don't date another famous. Because, we see the 8 ex-boyfriends and, they've of course created a world of problems for her. And that's because she's put herself in this position of having dated people who, the world cares what their opinions are. Not gonna happen when you date a non-famous. And frankly, if you're famous enough, it's a little edgier to date a non-famous. George Clooney gets that. We never hear from any of his ex-girlfriends because their opinions don't matter, because they're like a cocktail waitress or a lawyer or something. So that's number 4, or number 3. Number 4, as always, stay positive, stay pumped, eat protein all day.